How about that? Is that better? Is that better? I think that's all right. Yeah, yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Okay. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another live stream. And like I've said, I've rebuilt the stream from the ground up, like literally from nothing back up, because of all the problems that I've been having. So hopefully it's going to be okay. But there probably some bits and pieces that I'm missing, you know. But hopefully it's going to be okay. Right, guys. Tonight we are in ACC. 1.9 update dropped yesterday. This is my first look. We're racing at Misano tonight. I know there's a couple of people that are not overly happy about that, but it's got a mix of good fast corners, slow technical corners. It's got some little curves and that we can test out and stuff. So I think it's a decent track to test out on. Yeah, I mean, you can race whatever you want, Tomo. I'm going to be I'm going to put a baseline in the BMW, which is what I always drive. But and then after that, I'm going to be testing out the Porsche, testing out the Lambo, testing out the new Ferrari. You can drive. I think you can drive whatever you like multiplayer in this server anyway. Right, guys. So if you're a channel member, if you go to Discord, you can get your password for early access. At the moment, I don't think there's anyone in there at the moment. But if you go over to Discord, the password is there. Oh, we got two in already, Harry and Simon. I hope you're all well, guys. Let me just have to say good evening to Harry, to Simon, Tomo. Nice to see you again, mate. Long time, mate. Long time. Llewellyn, good evening, guys. Good evening. So yeah, tonight it's ACC at Misano. I think it's a great test track. Like literally, just for just because of like the different corners that there are on there. Do you know what I mean? I think the track flows relatively well. You know, there's some tight, you know, sort of 90-degree corners. Plus, there's a couple of hairpins, a really long straight with real fast corners. I think it's a good test track. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Right. So if you're a non-channel member, you will get access to the password in 3 minutes' time. So the channel members have been in there for a few minutes. There's only Harry and Simon in there at the moment, and myself. The sausage curves feel better now. Okay. Hey Haga. It'd be nice to test Monza's chicane sausage curves, because they were like hitting an absolute brick wall every time we went over them. Unsettled the car so much you never knew where you was going to end up. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see what they're like. I'm looking forward to tonight. We've not done ACC for such a long time. It just doesn't. It's another one of them sims. Pretty much like Race Room, where like, you know, you can have some good racing, and you know it's not terrible. But just the community's just not interested in it. You know, the community. I mean, the community at the moment, all they're interested in is Assetto Corsa, and who can blame them? It's a really good sim. You know, it's taken me a long time to actually get there with AC. But now I am there. I'm all in on it, you know. Right, so on Sunday, Live Lobby Sunday, we usually do a 90-minute race with multi-class racing. So, but what we're going to do this week, or what I've decided we're going to do, it's not a community decision, it's my decision. We're going to do two races. We're going to do 45 minutes in AMS2. With 15 minutes of practice, 10 minutes qualifying, and a 45-minute race. And then straight after that, we're going to switch over to Assetto Corsa, and we're going to try and choose the same track and the same cars. And we're going to do back-to-back. We're going to do a 10-minute race, 15-minute practice, 10-minute qualifying, and a 45-minute race. So we're still going to do a 90-minute race with 30 minutes of practice and 20 minutes of qualifying, but we're going to switch them up. We're going to do back-to-back AMS2, and then straight after we're going to dive straight into AC and do the same cars and the same track, and we're going to do it back-to-back. It's if you don't like AMS2, you just wait around and race in AC. If you don't like AC, you race in AMS2 and you just watch AC, you know, or just disappear, whatever. But that's what we're going to do, guys. That's what we're going to do. So I'm going to set. Let's get over to ACC. Come on, you can find the game. There you go. Right, I'm going to set down some laps in the BMW. Like, obviously the physics have changed, so like the lap times I had before are probably meaningless. But we'll put some. It's 7 p.m. BST, Llewellyn. 7 p.m. BST, British summertime. I'm just about to find out, LV. This is literally my first impressions, guys, of ACC's new no vintage Nords on AMS2. Oh, is that on AMS2 now? Oh, wow. Maybe, no. Not on Sunday, but there will be. If there's vintage Nord, is it on AMS2 now? I didn't realise it'd been released. We'll do that on Saturday. We'll do that on Saturday. But Sunday we're going to do. Supposed to be this weekend, yeah. If it's this weekend, we'll do it on Saturday. Vintage Nords on AMS2. But we're going to do back to back on Sunday. Live lobby Sundays. Live lobby Sunday. We're going to do back to back AMS2 and AC. Same track, same cars. So it's a little something for everybody. Or everyone that, you know, people that don't like AMS2, they can do the AC. People that don't like AC, they can do the AMS2. I like both sims. I'm going to be doing both. Right. I'm kind of ready to go. Not many people in the server. 3 of us. I'm really surprised about that, but it is what it is. Let me put the password in Discord for the guys that where are we? Server passwords. Boom. So the password for tonight's lobby, guys, is update. 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 That is the password for tonight. Right, I've got a new. That one. I'm going to load that. This will give us a baseline, and then the next race I'm going to set up. Well, I'm going to try the Lambo first.
P3, 20 minutes.
3 of us in the race. This is fun. Not sure what cars yet, Llewellyn. I imagine it'd be something along the lines of GT cars because we want to do a back-to-back comparison. Right, guys, there is a mandatory pit stop tonight, and it's a refueling pit stop. So literally, you've only got to put in like 1 litre of fuel.
Seconds. 20 seconds.
Update.
The track temp is 26. The air temp is 21 Celsius. Follow car number 69 in the right column.
Hello, Mr. H.
Green, let's go, let's go.
Go, go, go.
On your right, clear right. Right
Car
side,
on the right. Clear on the right.
clear right.
Okay, Paul, decent start. We can build something from here.
Yeah, three, I believe, done. New Lamborghini.
Car left.
New Porsche.
Hold your line.
Car on the left. Clear on the
clear
left.
And a new Ferrari. Apparently there's been some physics updates, new tyre model. It's definitely better. Curbs are definitely better. Cars are definitely moving around a bit more, not as planted. But I like the fact that the curbs are a bit better. Don't really feel much change in the force feedback. But I'm relatively happy with the force feedback because I did manage to get it set up about a month ago. I've got to remember how to do the old pit stop thing.
Pay attention to track limits, please, Paul.
Our curves are so much better.
There's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
That was quite nice, got to say.
The car is exiting the pits, watch out.
I always felt like ACC, once you got into the window,
Left
Car
side,
on the left.
there was such a big
Hold your
difference
line.
in performance.
Clear on the left.
clear left.
Like if you're just outside of the window, like the tyre window, if you know what I mean. I'm glad to see that there's a much
The driver in front
larger
of us is
window
Religio.
operation. I think it's between 26 and 27 now. So that's good. I suppose if you're like in the towards the higher end of that window, you'll have a bit more grip maybe. But the cars are definitely a little bit more playful, and not as I I wouldn't say on rails, because I don't think they was ever on rails in ACC, but they were very grippy. Like I say, once you was in that operating window.
On your left.
Clear on
Clear
the
left.
left.
Minutes left, that's 15 minutes. New fastest lap for Bosch, 136.65.
Sorry, Colin, you broke a little bit early there, buddy.
Landing engine in the rear.
Yellow flag.
Clear left.
Oh, I forgot about the safety
Tiny bit of
rating.
aero damage there. You probably won't even feel it. You had some minor aero damage. Stay out, it's not that bad. Green flag, all clear. E4.
I'm assuming all my old setups are pretty much worthless now, aren't they? Game volume a bit high. Okay, thank you, Lone Star. I will sort that out.
Your tyre temperatures look good. Yellow flag.
How about that, guys? Is that a little bit better?
Green flag. Okay, Paul, the next car is Story.
Right, when we get round to the start, all our tyres are in the window. So let's put down a baseline kind of time so we know roughly what we're doing. And we'll get the get some times going on the new cars. I reckon about
The gap to
140.
Story ahead is increasing. It's now 7.0.
It's probably
E5,
my
you've just done a 159.60. That's your fastest lap.
I think I did manage to get a 136 something in this a month or two ago when we was doing a community night. The curves are definitely better. Hey Andre, how are you, buddy? Just trying to take a little bit of liberties actually with the curbs at the moment, just to get a feel for them, because like, especially in the like the final few turns, them curbs used to really upset the car if you went over like the you know, the mini sausage curbs I call them, not the big ones like you get at Monza.
Your right sides are cold.
Like these little mini ones, they just ride over them really nice now. You never could do that before.
Your lap time was at 1:14.00. That's your best lap in this session. story ahead is increasing. It's now 10.0. Alright, Paul, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. You're halfway home, got plenty of fuel.
If you want to come racing tonight, guys, just type in Mets in the ACC multiplayer server list. You should see the SimPub. Password for tonight, guys, is update. I'm just having a little first look at the 1.9 update. I'm just setting down some baseline laps in what I usually drive either this or the Audi.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 24 Celsius.
But I'm not very quick in either.
That lap time was 1:39.
I really like it. I really like the BMW in all the sims that I drive in. I think it's one of the most stable cars in ACC. I really do. Because it's not an M4.
The leader has just done a 137.00.
I think it's an M6 in the AMS2, isn't it? So, I mean, at the moment, Dixon, I've only, I'm just in my old trusty BMW
Tyre temperatures are
M4.
okay.
Hey, Drifter. No, the it's not an M4 GT3 in AMS2. Yeah, in this it's an M4 GT3. Yeah, it's definitely it's a lot slidier. I don't know whether that's a good thing though. I'll be honest with you.
We've been warned about track limits.
Why have I just lost grip all of a sudden?
The gap to story ahead is increasing. It's now 19 seconds. Okay, Paul, you've used half your fuel.
Hey Nick.
Bosch is leading the race.
Just I don't know. Yeah, we're just trying it now. Mate.
The car behind is pitting.
When you go over curbs now, the tyres actually feel like rubber. I like that.
There's a car exiting the pits. What's your speed limit in the pits? We don't expect any traffic on the pit exit. On exit, we should be in position.
Clear right.
Oh, suspension and bodywork.
Okay, Paul, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
That's exactly it, Mr. H.
Mandatory stop is now clear. Come on, let's go.
Anyone else getting some notchiness coming out of the pits in the wheel? Is that just like the way
Your exit's clear. Watch
the road
5
surface
lanes.
is?
Give no drive-through penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Oh, shut up! Speed. Oh my good god! Speed
Got 3
in the
laps
bloody
to serve this
pits.
penalty. The car behind's pitting now. Eligio, ahead is pitting.
Isn't it funny that all the people that dislike AMS2 that I've noticed, and now and there's Gary, who's a brilliant reviewer. He goes really in depth. I really enjoy his videos, and he's saying that he drives more like AMS2 now. I find that quite funny. But you're right, it does drive more like AMS2. It's a lot more. I want to say lively, but I don't think the cars are lively. They're just not as grippy.
Okay, Paul, 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Alright, you're given a drive-through penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
You still need to serve your drive-through penalty.
Oh, shut up, Jim. I don't want to serve your drive-through penalty. Oh, don't look at chat, Max. But the thing with ACC that's always struck me is how grippy it was. Like I said, once your tyres were in that window, I found it quite grippy, and like the performance difference was so different to when if your tyres weren't in that window. And
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes. Bosch is pitting from
it definitely
P2.
drives
He'll come out a little way behind you.
a little bit like AMS2 in the fact that it's just not as grippy. It's a little bit slidier, and that's the criticism of AMS2 is like people say that it slides about too much. I don't find that, but that's just you know, an opinion of quite a lot of people that it's quite slidey. But the BMW for me has always been like one of the most stable cars in ACC for me anyway.
The car is approaching.
Eligio, ahead is pitting.
Interesting to see what it's like in the newer cars, the Porsche especially. I mean, I bet that is like all over the
Car
place.
leaving the pit lane.
Alright, you're given a drive-through penalty for speeding in the pit lane. The car is exiting the pits.
You still have to serve this drive-through penalty.
Car on the left.
Blue flag.
Clear on the left.
Don't you feel real super light when turning? No, not particularly. Oh yeah, once you lose grip,
The leader, White House.
once you've
is
gone
pitting.
over the limit, like it gets really light. But then you expect that, don't you, when you lose grip? All the time you've got grip, it feels fine.
Right, man. Leader is on the final lap. Give it all you can.
Oh, I better do my drive-through. I'm going to get disqualified. Right there, where I've got grip, that's still feel the grip.
The track temperature's falling. It's now 22 Celsius. Look out for the pit speed limit.
Drive through. Oh, come on, clear me drive through.
There's some light damage on the left of the car.
DQ. DQ. First impressions, it's hard really because I was in my BMW, but it definitely felt different. And the AMG is great now too. Oh, that'd be fun. I've not driven the AMG in ACC for such a long time because it was garbage. '66. How are you, buddy? I'm going to try the Porsche next, I think. Or the Lambo. No, the Porsche. People saying how good the sound is. And the Porsches always sound nice. Thank you very much for joining me tonight, guys. How you doing, Shove It? How you getting on with Race Room, buddy? I hope you're loving it, mate. I hope you're loving it.
Never mind.
Hopefully 66, fingers crossed. It's literally everything in the stream is brand spanking new. Like, literally everything. So, I'm hoping that it's going to be okay tonight. Fingers crossed, mate. Fingers crossed. It seems pretty stable. Hey, Kess. How you doing, buddy? Looks fancy. Right, let me come out of here because I want to change cars. Uh, 20 is the minimum rating, Kieran. 20, literally, that's it, mate. SA20. Right, let's try the Porsche, the new Porsche. Have we got a red and white one? Oh, that's close. That's close enough, isn't it? Some nice paint jobs. Oh, there you go. Channel colours. Channel colours.
Green light, go, go, go.
Right, so let's just go with a safe setup for now, just to have a little play. One thing I want to do is just dial down the front end a little bit because it's always, I've always found the Porsches too oversteery for me. Hey Hans, I'm good, mate. I'm good. I know a lot of people love the oversteer in a Porsche, but I've always found it too oversteery.
Air and track temperatures are rising. Pit exit's clear. Alright Paul, we've got 8 minutes to do the business. We need to get some heat into these brakes.
How's the audio, guys? Is it okay? Is it not too loud in game?
Slow car ahead.
Oh wow, that lost grip really quickly. I'll show you on stream, Hans. The pit stop's really easy to set up, mate. Oh, the curves are so much better, honestly.
P9.
God, this loses grip really, really quickly. Oh, the sound of this Porsche is nice.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Listen to that.
Fastest lap for Orky, 137.20.
There's a slow
P2.
car ahead. Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
God, my tyres are nowhere near in the window. I don't like the way that just loses grip so quickly. I literally just turn the wheel and it's lost grip. You've gone past the limit. I don't like that. But just might just be me being a pleb. Right, so let's go 8 there. It takes more time to heat up the tyres. Okay, well, let's just go and have a little play now. I mean, it sounds amazing. I love the sound of it.
It exit looks clear.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out in front.
Brake temperatures look good. That's a new fastest lap for White Hats, 136.17.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Car in front has just posted a 141.37. P8.
God, it feels like I'm so slow in the corners. Just trying to keep grip and not lose that front end grip. Oh, Harry, I like it. I think it's a good test track. It's definitely a different driving style, the Porsche. Probably not my driving style, but because I love Porsches. I love the RSR. That's amazing.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
I love the Porsche Cup. Just lose so much time when it loses grip, and then I feel I'm really slow in the corners.
Session is now over.
Yellow flag, stay sharp. Incident clear, green flag.
I need lessons on how to drive the Porsche, I think.
Yellow
Your
flag.
lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
Incident clear, green flag.
Yep, I'm slow, but then I've always been slow in ACC because I'm just not very good at it. never played it enough to get comfortable with it. The Ferrari feels like a prototype. Wow. I did offline. Did I not do a little? Yeah, I did. What's the tap? Let's just load this one up. But what I want to do is I want to reduce that even further. Hey, Tony. Yeah, I've got traction control, look. I've got it on 4. Shove it. I always see one thing from the dawn of your streams. I always wanted to ask you. I do in AC, believe it or not. But in the other sims, I feel like I'm too far forward. So I think I want to... I'll show you what my field of view is. I think I'm very close. I'm very close to having the correct field of view in ACC. Let's bump this up to 7. Let's just, you know, we're just playing. We're playing around.
B9, 20 minutes.
Don't forget, guys, there's a mandatory pit stop. You must refuel. You only need to put a litre in.
The track temp is 26. The air temp is 21 Celsius.
Yeah, correct field of view for this would be, I'd probably miss half of the race logic clock on the right hand side.
30 seconds.
But I'm happy with this field of view. I know it's very subjective to people, and people get really upset with people that don't have the right field of view. But I like to see some of the dash and stuff like that. Hey Jim, how you doing, buddy?
Follow car number 45.
Yeah, same, Dixon. I used the field of view calculator, and I literally would be like right in the windscreen, and I weren't a fan. So my actual correct field of view would be something like 40, 38 to 40, and I think I use 48 as my field of view.
Green line.
Green.
It's close enough for me.
Still there.
Car on the left.
Hold your line.
Clear on the left.
Clear left. Left
Car on
side.
the left. Clear on the left.
Hold your line.
Car
Hold your
on the
line.
left.
Still there.
Clear on the left.
Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
I love the sound of this Porsche. I hate the rear virtual mirror. The resolution just looks awful.
Your start's okay. We can build something from this.
Left side. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
Yeah, so I agree, Dixon.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Yellow flag. clear. Green flag.
I'm going to try the AMG LV.
D10, come on man, if somebody fucks up in front, we need to be able to take advantage. The guy in front is Greg. Come on Paul, nicely done. Borky is now leading.
I'm trying to be more gentle in the corners. When I say more gentle, not aggressively
On your left.
turning in. I'm just trying to keep the grip there.
Clear on the
Still
left.
there.
But I just feel so slow.
Car on the
Watch your
left.
line.
Clear on the
Clear
left.
left.
It's definitely a different style of driving. That's for sure. But the front end just seems to go really, like it's gone, like the grip's gone. It goes really quickly. Cheers, Shove It. And you, buddy. Enjoy race room, mate.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Yellow flag. Green flag, you're clear.
Oh, the bump, honestly, the curves are so much better. Really like it. Really like the going over the curves.
Well done, mate. This is me. Russell
Front
West.
brakes are getting pretty hot.
I keep losing grip, man. It's really disconcerting. Is it just? I wonder if it's just the Porsche that this is doing it.
Stay between the lines.
Or whether
Please,
it's just
Paul.
me. The BMW wasn't like this at all. So I'm assuming it's the fact it's the Porsche. And a bit of me as well. I've not been able to drive the car very well. The grip just goes. Light front end, classic Porsche.
Gap to Greg in front is now.
Any way to
0.9.
combat that in setup?
P9.
Can I make it a little like increase the rake a bit maybe, or
The guy in front is Chaos.
get more weight over the front end?
That's a new fastest lap for Orky, 136.52. Keep digging. 15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go.
Oh, blimey. 139. That's faster than the BMW already. And I'm not even, I wouldn't say I'm not enjoying it, I really am enjoying the drive.
The car behind's pitting.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Yellow flag. Green flag, incident clear.
Trying that Dixon right now, mate.
The gap to Kios ahead is now 1.5 seconds. Fastest lap for Orky, 1:35.33. That was 1:29.81. That's your fastest lap today.
This is me, Russell Best.
We just had a warning for cutting the track.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, the curbs are so much better, Jesse. So much better. Like, you know, like even like the little mini sausage curbs, I call them. Sometimes when you go over them, before it would really unsettle the car, like really badly. But now you can ride over them, like it actually feels like rubber going over them now, rather than concrete wheels. Like these curbs here, you just ride over them now and they're fine. Definitely not as grippy, I don't think. It moves around a lot. But from what I've driven so far, Jesse, the cars move around a lot more.
Chaos behind is pitting.
Like I said before in the stream, like the difference in performance, like when you was in the right tyre window, the cars felt extra grippy. But going over these curves, it's so much nicer than like they're.
The gap to Ingram ahead is increasing. It's now 8.1 seconds.
Let's I'm not enjoying it as much. I mean the Porsche, I think I'd need a lot of seat time in this to be able to drive it properly. Even though I'm faster in this already than I was in the BMW, which was like the baseline lap, which was what, a 140? Yeah, they don't anymore. Well, not in the cars that I've driven tonight, and it's only the second car I've driven. They just ride over them like they're not even there now, which is nice.
Stay on it. This isn't over yet. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Okay, Paul. Halfway home. Fuel's good. Ingram is entering the pits. He's in P7. Looks like he'll come out just in front of you. Ingram in front is pitting. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 23 Celsius.
Yeah, so
speed. Expect a clear
the
track
BMW, which I think is probably the most stable car, was like still grippy, but definitely moved about a lot more. This is moving about all over the place, but that's probably just down to me not being able to drive the Porsche very well. Physics-wise, I don't feel a massive difference, I'll be honest.
Mandatory stop is not clear. Come on, let's go.
The curbs I notice a hell of a lot, because like you said, Jesse, the going over even them small little curbs, the small little sausage curbs I call them, they would unsettle the car and you'd never know where the car was going to end up. But they seem to ride over that and it actually feels like rubber on the wheels rather than cast concrete.
Brake temperatures look
going
good.
over a still sausage curb. Yeah, they just ride over them like they're not even there. Cocktail sausage curbs. Exactly. Pigs in blankets curbs. Chipolata curbs. I would like to learn how to drive this Porsche though, because I love the sound of it. And to be fair, I'm just as quick in this as I was in the BMW, which is a car that I drive all the time. I used to drive all the time in ACC. But I just seem to be sliding this round the corners. And that's very quickly going to screw up my tyres, isn't it?
Your front brakes are getting a bit hot. The leader, Porky, is pitting.
Slidey, slidey. And look how crap it looks in the rear view. That's horrible.
Car on the right.
Car right.
Clear on the right.
Still there. Clear right.
Voodoo Tony. See if you can follow Mr. Ingram. See if we can learn a thing or two.
Just cut the track. Hogan is pitting from position 5. We think he'll be close in front of you when he exits.
You'll have to tell me how to teach me how to use that, Dixon. I've never been very good with telemetry. I tried to use it in iRacing with VRS, and I couldn't get on with it. Partly because it was all double Dutch to me, mate.
Gap to Ingram. Ahead is increasing. It's now 1.3.
Over rotating it there. Just sliding around the corners, and I don't like that. It's not driving to me. That reminds me of Project Cars 2.
P8. That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes. Don't think about the lap times, just hit each and every apex.
No, there's a definite difference.
Keep it within the track limits.
Curbs especially. I can definitely feel the difference in the tyre model, but overall I wouldn't say it's a huge update. It's not groundbreaking or anything. It's not... I can honestly say it doesn't feel a lot different to me, other than the curbs.
You've used half your fuel.
You know, the car actually rides the curbs now rather than hitting them and then being sent, you know, wherever the physics gods decide to unsettle your car to. But these little curbs here, before they would really unsettle the car, but they don't now. You can actually ride them, and the tyre feels like.
Eligio is gaining on you. The gap's now 16 seconds.
The tyre feels like it's made of rubber, but I'm driving like bathroom toilet duct. It just loses grip on the front end too quickly for me. But that's just the way. That's just my driving. Obviously, it's not suited to the Porsche.
Car left.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Hold your line.
No. In a nutshell,
Hold your line.
66. No.
Clear left.
But then life isn't as good as AC, is it? No, it's not. It's not as good as Assetto Corsa, in my opinion.
The gap to Ingram ahead is increasing. It's now.
I've turned into a game of muscle, mate. No,
Yellow flag,
AC,
sector 1.
AC false feedback. Assetto Corsa is the best sim in the world.
Gladius
Why
has
can't
gone
everybody just copy Assetto Corsa or just stop making sims and we all play Assetto Corsa? It's better than eggs on toast.
The leader, Whitehouse, is pitting.
Yellow flag ahead. Charlie.
Yellow flag.
Right, come on, let's try and
Position.
put a lap in without sliding it.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
I just feel so slow in the corners when I'm trying to keep the grip. But let's just see.
Incident clear. Back to green flag.
They say slow is fast, don't they? So let's just
Yellow flag in sector 1.
take a leaf out of Dixon's book and try steering it a bit more on the pedals. Get a bit more rotation. Ah, slidey. I need a DD girl in a DD world.
Ten minutes of fuel remaining.
Really desperately trying to keep a bit more weight over the front end by trading a little bit more. This feels like a better lap.
Yellow flag ahead.
Yellow flag. The track temperature's
Not that much
it's
better.
now 21 Celsius. That lap was at 1:39.61. Good lap. That's your quickest today.
Yeah, it's the quickest today, but it's still not all that great, is it?
You've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Paul.
Okay,
The incident.
sector
Green
1
flag.
left now. Give it all you can. Yellow flag in sector 1.
That just felt painfully slow. Yeah, usually at Llewellyn after a physics update, old setups don't particularly work well. That's what used to wind me up with iRacing. You'd get a subscription to iRacing, then you'd get a subscription to VRS, and then like the next season, them setups were useless because they'd make some kind of change, and it's just a racket, absolute racket.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Yellow flag. One more lap to go.
The leader has finished the race.
You're clear. Incident clear. Sector 1 is now green.
I lost so much time in that last turn.
B6, there's the finish. Good driving.
Your best. Bring it back to the pits.
So much time lost in that. I reckon I probably could have had another, maybe 2 or 3 tenths off of that. Right, I'm going to try next the. I'm going to try the AMG. I've not driven the AMG for a long time, and in fact, I will try the new Ferrari. Brand spanking new car. Right, I'm going to try and spend a bit of time in that Porsche. I do like it. Where are we? There we go. Ooh, look at this. Ooh. Oh, look, they've only got channel colours. It's only got channel colours, guys. With a bit of green. That'll do. That'll do. Yeah, I reckon there's a 38 there. I'm definitely going to try the... Oh, I like the dash. I need to get a little bit closer. Yeah, so that's what I usually have as my field of view is 48. But then I obviously I like to get a little bit closer. It's just so different to Assetto Corsa. See, I need someone like you, Raphael, to set up my cars in Assetto Corsa. Do me setups. Do some setups. Post them in the Discord. Right, let's take some fuel out. Let's have a little drive of the new Ferrari.
Low tire pressure. Stay away from curbs.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. We have 9 minutes to get a decent lap in. We've got cold brakes all round. Air and track temperatures are increasing. Air temp is now 22. The track temperature is now
Look at that
28
windscreen wiper. It
Celsius.
looks like a cosh. So much more grip. Is it on? Did I put it on 9? Did I put it on 9? Which one's my ABS? I thought I was moving the traction controller. It must have slipped off onto the ABS. How Italian!
10th position. Blue flag. Yellow flag. Okay, Paul, we need to watch the track limits. Green flag, you're clear of the incident.
Hey Bob.
New fastest lap for Hogan, 1:38.67. P11.
Oh, that was
Fastest
awful.
lap for Bosch, 1:37.18. Your brake temperatures look good. You're a second off the pace in sector 1.
Come on. Tyres are way out of the window, aren't they? Look.
Alright, Paul, 5 minutes to
Look,
go.
the
5
cars are
minutes
definitely
left.
more lively, Duds. They're not as grippy as they used to be.
Sector 2 is 0.28 off the pace.
And I would probably say that's probably a little bit more realistic than the grip levels you used to get with ACC. I mean,
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Number 4. Sector 3 is 1.2 seconds off the pace. New fastest lap for Bosch, 136. Yellow flag, stay sharp. Green flag, you're clear. Sector 1 is quick. Sector 3 is yellow.
I really like how the Ferrari
Sector
drives.
3 is now clear.
I know it's probably quite cliche because it's a new car. Oh, that's a bit slidey now. Drop that down a couple of clicks.
Green flag, sector 1. You're a second off the pace in sector 2.
Slide it round the corner. Right, let's get some.
Lap time is 1:38.04. That's your quickest lap in this session.
38.7 with tyres that are completely
Your lap time is invalidated.
out of
Please
the
try to stay
window.
on the track.
Yellow flag.
I really like the Ferrari. It's quite planted, I think.
That's a new fastest lap for Grigg, 1:36.14. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Yeah, I don't think they'll be overly pricing DLCs like stupid prices. Yeah, like Dixon said, they've always been pretty good with their DLCs. Right, I'm really happy with the Ferrari so far. That's my best tonight. I think 28.7, 38.7. Still slower than the fast guys, but 38.7 in a car that's race fuel and tyres weren't in the window. So hopefully in the race we can improve on that. I reckon we get another half a second off at least. It's definitely a quieter stream, but I'm really enjoying tonight. It's just nice and chilled and relaxed. Very much enjoying it. Thank you very much, guys, for smashing up the like button. ACC is never that popular on this channel, but AC2 is going to be massive. But literally every sim channel is going to be huge. Everyone's going to flock to AC2. I can't wait. I'm so looking forward to it. You know, to be there on the ground floor, right at the very start. It's probably going to take a while for it to get good, or get really good. But it'd be nice to be in like at the start of a Sim's life, rather than joining it a decade later. Do you know what I mean? You just got to hang on in there, guys. Oh, I don't know. You can only I think for a lot of people, ACC is Marmite. It really is. 35.7, Tom. Wow. You either love it or you don't. And I'm still not in the love it side. Yeah, I think it will be as well, Dixon. I think you'll get an opportunity to buy a season pass as well, like ACC was, but I won't be doing that. I can remember Game of Muscle buying the no, that was AMS2, I think. No, I'm happy with the false feedback and everything now, Mr. H. There's just a lot of things I don't like about ACC. I think AC looks better. I really do. I think the original Assetto Corsa with the mods looks way better than this.
10 minutes. You really need to get on with it.
No, it wasn't a season pass. I was thinking of AMS2, Dixon.
P4.
We were both in the Porsche, and you described it opposite to her. Yeah, I just kept losing grip. Like, literally going into the corners. Maybe I was just oversteering. I don't know. Well, I'm going to leave everything as it is. Maybe going to dial back the brake bias during the race. Just
30 seconds.
It feels more grippy to me than previously.
20 seconds.
I don't know. I don't know. I better click drive, haven't I? Had to bail out.
We need to follow car number 24.
Say what you mean, Hans. Don't sit on the fence. Why is it telling me to get over here?
Green. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 26 Celsius.
Car on the right.
Incident clear. Green flag.
Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I've got a feeling that ACC might become Ferrari simulator. Ferrari Cup. You wasn't making that corner, buddy. Harry in a hurry. Track fucking limits, Harry.
That was 138.44. Okay, Paul, don't let this guy distract you. Time was
37.
1:37.89. That's your quickest lap in this session.
That is, that's got to be a PB, definitely.
Cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy.
I bet the online lobbies, the public lobbies, are full of Ferraris. I bet they are. I really like this, and I'm not a big fan of the 488. I really like this.
Fastest lap for Bosch, 135.71.
Oh, that's a shame.
You're clear, incident clear. B7.
I'm not really worried about the positions. I just want to drive the cars, you know, just have a little feel of the. Go on, Harry. Are you just primarily ACC, Dix? Was that your primary sim? Yeah, I mean the one area where AMS2 absolutely shines is the historic stuff.
To Michaela ahead is increasing. It's now 3.5. Okay, Paul, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up. E9.
There's a car leaving the pit lane. Watch out. There's a slow car up ahead. Yellow flag. Be careful there.
I really like this Ferrari, guys. I think this is more my driving style than the Porsche. Although I love the sound of the Porsche. And I'm sure, like, you know, and plenty of seat time in it, I'll get at least a little bit proficient.
The guy in front is Michaela.
I've just got a feeling that the Ferrari is just going to no worries, Harry, don't worry about it, mate. I think the Ferrari is going to be full, or the public lobbies are going to be full of the Ferrari. Like, I think it's just going to become a little bit of a Ferrari simulator. Do you know what? I felt the same a little bit, Buds. I've driven a Nordschleife, I can count the amount of times on one hand before I started driving it in AMS2. And now I love it.
The track temperature's decreasing.
I've got AMS2 to thank for that because, yeah, and it was the Nordschleife night. You know, the endurance race that we had.
2 seconds.
Because I took a lot of, well, it didn't take a lot of time, but I kind of started learning the circuit for that race. Yeah, I love the. I love all the old Formula stuff in AMS2. Absolutely love it, and the vintage tracks as well. Definitely my favourite part of AMS2 is the old Formula stuff. kind of lost my mind with the Brazilian Legends pack because two of my heroes, PK and Senna, and them cars are awesome to drive in AMS2.
Watch your speed limit in the pits. You should have plenty of space on the exit.
Hey, Michael.
When we exit the pits, we should be in P9.
Just testing out some of the new stuff in ACC. I was going to say AMS2 then. Really loving the new Ferrari. So far, it's my favourite car.
Mandatory stop is not clear. Come on, let's go.
Really liking it, Dixon. It's more my driving style, I think. We're getting there. I reckon there's a mid 37s in there, low 37s somewhere.
Its exit is clear. Don't cross the line. The leader, Bosch, is pitting.
Yeah, exactly. Like immediately when I took this corner, it had so much more grip than the Porsche, but then like it's a completely different car, isn't it? You know. See, I like the Lambo in iRacing. I'm hoping that the Lambo is similar. We're going to try that next.
135.61. Air temp's falling. It's now 20 Celsius.
Yeah, I mean, I really like the Ferrari. It just goes to show that people in cars can be just so different. I'm about 2 seconds quicker in this than I was in a Porsche. The Porsche obviously suits your driving style, you know. The Ferrari suits mine.
Okay, Paul, we've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. You've got half your fuel left. You're reeling this car in. The gap's now 18 seconds.
Yeah.
Michaela is pitting from P3. He should come out just in front of you. The gap to Eligio behind is now 3.4. The car in front is pitting. 38. That's a new fastest lap for Milwaukee, 135.38.
35.3, wow. That's a fast lap.
Alright Paul, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Oh shit.
We've gone out of track limits, keep it between the lines.
Track fucking limits, Mets. Oh, shame Paddy's not here and Specs and that. And a few more on the regulars. It's been quite a nice evening tonight. Testing out the new stuff. I might actually trawl the internet and see if I can find a real high-end setup for the Moser wheels. See if I can get something a little bit better than... Oh, Specs is here!
Decreasing. It's now
oh yeah, of course
Celsius.
You're Paul in this, aren't you? You're not Specs. Hello, Specs! Of course you're here. Yeah, he is. I'm so used to seeing like Specs, Paul J Line Specs or something like that. Do you know what I mean? I'm getting a bit slidey now. I'm getting a little bit excited now that I know Specs is in the race.
Stay between the lines, please, Paul.
Well, the Ferrari guys is definitely a favourite of mine. Definitely. So what did I do in this? 37 point... Actually, 37.9. It says 37.8, but to all intents and purposes, that's a 37.9. So I expect to be about a second and a half slower in the Lambo. But who knows? We'll give it a try. Do you know what I'd like to go to, talking about Nordschleifer and stuff, I would love to go to the Sim Racing Expo in Germany in October and see if I can get Mrs. Metz to that. We'll have a weekend of it.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
You're fine. Okay.
One more lap to go.
Good job, mate. You did your best. Bring it back to the pits.
Oh. Itchy hero. Itchy lugs. Right, next car up is going to be the Lambo. Quit. Confirm. Yep, so I'm a big fan of the Ferrari, guys. No channel colours, man. What's that all about? No channel colours. Well, Motorsport. That'll have to do. Yeah, the new Ferrari is really nice. Big fan. Big fan. Let's see what the Lambo's all about. We're starting a safe preset. What was the turn that down a little bit and that. So what's the ECU map? Usually map 1 is the fastest, isn't it? Yeah, I'm starting off in the safe setup and then just gonna work from there. Isn't 1 the fastest map? Why is it on 3? In the safe? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's been nice, Colin.
Green light. Give it all you can.
You're all clear. Stay behind the line. All right, Paul. We've got 9 minutes to set a lap. The brake temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into them.
Immediately I prefer the Ferrari. Get round now, Jesus. Oh God. Yeah, it feels lazy. Lazy bastard.
has just done a 9:01.8 seconds.
Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay
It's
on
like
the
on
track.
account, you've got the track. Yellow
That
flag.
feels awful. Oh. I don't want to make massive changes, but I need a better turning for definite. That just don't want to turn. Just increase the rake a little bit. So I've just lowered the front by 1 click and raised the rear by 1 click. But that's all I've done. I'm not doing anything else just yet.
The incident's clear. Green flag. It exits clear. That's a new fastest lap for Alv. 1:39.17.
This feels a bit sluggish. Right, just don't want to go. Again, it's going to suit some drivers, isn't it? But just not others. That took an age to get around now. Wow.
5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left. E4. Your brake temps are good.
But the Lambo does
The
look...
guy behind has just done a
It's got the look though, hasn't it?
23.60.
The Lambo.
The guy ahead has just done a 1:39.71.
That just seemed like a really slow first gear.
Mind these track limits, please, Paul.
Track limits. Just doesn't want to turn in. Yeah, I can see what you're saying about this being lazy, Dixon. Just seems very sluggish. Yeah.
The guy behind has just done a 1:40.27. Fastest lap for Hogan, 1:39.07. Sixth place.
This is horrible.
Track limits, this lap will be deleted.
Don't like it at all. Don't like it.
Yellow flag.
Do not like it. I don't think I'll probably never drive that again now, just from that first impression. Horrible. Let me try my old AMG that I used to love. I used to love the AMG.
Clear of the incident, green flag, 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Let's go with aggressive. Well, I haven't driven this in well over a year. I've got full fuel on. No, it don't matter. Qualifying's ended anyway.
All clear, push now, green flag, sector 2. Your brakes are cold, be careful. That's the end of the session. 8th place.
So far, for sure, the Ferrari's been my favourite car. The new Ferrari. Yeah, I found the Porsche a bit scary, Simon. Is there a new Moser profile? If it's anything like boosted medias, I'm sticking well away. Whereabouts is the new Moser profile? What, in ACC? I don't think it feels similar at all. Oh, ACC released it. The Lambo was just sluggish and just lazy. Completely. The Ferrari felt completely different to me. Isn't it amazing how some people find things completely different to other people? Yeah, different wheels. Yep. Yeah, I found the Ferrari and Lambo completely different cars. No, I've been using safe setups, Mr. H, just to on the AMG I've got an aggressive setup, but I've been using safe setups all night. Yeah, just 1 litre of fuel, Kieran. You must refuel. Just 1 litre. My favourite cars of the new ones in order are Ferrari, Porsche,
20 minutes.
Lambo.
The track temp is 27. The air temp is 22 Celsius. P8.
Yeah, just keep everything as it is.
Seconds. 20 seconds.
Well, I used to love this car, but I'm going to be so bad in it because it's been so long since I've driven it.
Follow car number 04.
Okay, we've got to go faster than 50.
Go, go, go.
Car right. Clear right.
Low tire pressure. Stay clear on the curbs.
On your right.
Car on the right. Clear on the
Hold
right.
your line.
Car on
Still
the
there.
right. Clear on the right.
Hold your line.
Car on the right.
Still there.
Clear on the right.
Clear right. Right side. Clear right. Right
Car
side.
on the right. Clear on the right.
Hold your line.
Car on the right.
Still there. Hold your line.
Clear on the right.
Clear right.
Oh, bloody hell. All set.
E5.
There's a slow car up ahead.
Left side.
Jesus.
Clear on the left.
Clear left.
Track limits. We're running on fumes, mate.
What? How are we running on fumes? You've got 33 litres, mate. Shut up, Jim. Jim talking out of his arse again, wants to get sacked.
Very little fuel left.
What's he talking about? Very little fuel. Yeah, if I was in a jumbo jet, we've got very little fuel. We're in a little motor car, Jim. Jim's been drinking again.
Well done, Paul. This is great. Come on, keep nailing those exits. P4. Is now 0.6. Okay, Paul, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
I can't believe the difference in the curbs. Where you can actually ride the curbs now.
It's all over you. Keep your exit speeds up. Stay smooth. That's your best lap of the session.
Still not the Porsche though. Not the Porsche, the Ferrari. The Ferrari is the top dog for me at the moment. This just doesn't feel like it used to.
Borky is now in the lead.
Oh, it's a Verstappen livery. I need a Metstappen livery.
New fastest lap for Borky, 137.19. That was at 139.76. That's your best lap in this session. Okay, Paul, gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. The gap behind is now 1.3.
Thank you very much for the likes, guys. Very much appreciated. If you're tuning in, guys, and you like what you see, and you're not subscribed to the channel, please do consider subscribing. It's our my first look at ACC's 1.9 update.
New fastest lap for Orky.
I don't think it's anything absolutely groundbreakingly different. I mean, I love the fact you can actually ride the curbs now and it doesn't unsettle the car too much like it used to.
Gaining on the car in sector 2.
For me, the star of the show is the new Ferrari. The Porsche is nice, but it's not my kind of driving style, so I struggled in it. But I think with seat time, I could get like proficient in it. It sounds beautiful, looks lovely. Well, it's a Porsche, of course it looks lovely. Not a fan of the Lambo. This feels very sluggish and just slow to react. Everything really. Cornering,
the gap behind is now
acceleration.
4.6.
I'm just driving the AMG at the moment because this is the car I used to drive literally all the time. But not so much now, and it's still not a fan of it anymore, unfortunately, in ACC. Like I said earlier, I think the public lobbies are going to be
Okay, Paul.
Ferrari
Just keep it
simulator,
smooth, no mistakes.
personally.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 24 Celsius. Keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. 10 minutes remaining, 10 minutes. That's half distance. The fuel's okay.
I think set up my bloody pit stop.
Look out for the pit speed limit. The next car is Alv.
Tyres are nowhere near the window either, look. Oh, they're about one whole PSI short of where they should be.
Mandatory stop is now clear. Let's go, 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 go.
What did I do in the Ferrari? 37.9, wasn't it, basically?
Track's clear. Push, push, push.
So a good 2 seconds slower. Yeah, 37.9. I think it's 37.890, wasn't it? But to be fair, them the tyres were all in the window, and these aren't. These are way out. So it's still a little bit of tyre pressure simulator, isn't it? But a much larger operating area or operating window. Yeah, Ferrari feels really, really nice. Around here anyway. I imagine you get a really nice setup on it. Well, it's definitely going to get quicker, isn't it?
The leader, Borky, is pitting. The right side tyres are cold. Lanius is pitting from position 3. We think he'll come out just in front of you. The gap behind is now 1.8.
Yeah, 26.5 I reckon is the going to be the go-to stop.
Okay, Paul, you've got half your fuel left.
I suppose the higher you are though, the little bit more grip you'll get if you're like into the 27 or the high 26s. Like I say, I've got no setup on this at all. Just the standard aggressive, I think. And the tyres are nowhere near the window.
There's a car leaving the pits.
Times are showing that as well.
Watch out.
Lanius in. The gap's now 7.6 seconds. Okay, Paul, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Hit all your apexes. Wait for the chances to come, mate. Tyre temps are good. Track limits, watch those lines. The gap behind is now 0.6.
Yeah, I mean, do you know what? If I spent a bit of time in ACC, I think I could grow to love it. I really do, but just my experience so far on multiplayer and stuff, like on LFM, has been atrocious. It just puts me off of it.
That's a new fastest lap for Borky,
I mean,
135,
obviously before,
144.
I really struggled with the false feedback with the T300 wheel, but I mean, I've got no such problems now with the direct drive.
Let's see how wide you can make this thing.
False feedback's really nice. It's just a shame that the community just can't get on board with it. I'm just going to let Simon go because I'm just interested in just completing races.
Car left, clear left.
I don't particularly want to race tonight. I just want to just test out
Come on,
stuff.
Paul. Don't panic. We'll get him back.
So I'm definitely a lot slower in this than I was in the Ferrari. But like, you know, you just don't know about the bot at all, do you? There's plenty of room, David. Want to come in and race, mate? Just search for Mets on the ACC multiplayer server list. That'll bring up the server, and the password you want, mate, is update. I really like, I like the update. Like I say, it's not groundbreaking. It's not a game changer. Like I've seen a lot of thumbnails saying, "Oh, 1.9 is an absolute game changer." I don't think it's a game changer. I mean, riding over the curbs is a game changer.
Track temperature's falling. It's now 22 Celsius.
That is so much nicer. You can actually take a little bit of liberties. Like before, even them little chipolata curbs.
Last lap.
They'd unsettle the car so much. You just had to avoid them. Now you can sort of like go over them and just take liberties a little bit. Yeah, but you know what? If Jardier is doing community lobbies, then I'll be happy to join other community lobbies rather than try and get the community, our community, to embrace it. If someone else has got decent community, just fun lobbies like we do, I'll be happy to join them. I can still stream. I tend to find, like with the big streamers, they only do community races maybe once a month or so. Most of the videos I see of Jardier, he's doing like, you know, it's league racing. I mean, yeah, I mean the BTCC stuff is brilliant.
Well done, mate. Good finish. I'll bring the car back.
You wait till we start doing open wheel stuff on AC, like around the F1 weekends. I need to have a chat with Kieran actually to find out if we can do what what would be good to have like a Friday free practice, you know, just some racing, then qualifying on the Saturday, and then like the race on the Sunday, like with the people that qualify. Yeah, I enjoyed that, Simon. I enjoyed that, mate. I was a good 2 seconds slower in this than I was in the Ferrari, though. Right, what should we try next? What shall we try next? What else did I used to drive that I used to quite like? I don't know. 66, you missed it earlier. So, Gabrielle, the password, mate, is update. On Sunday, we're doing live lobby Sunday, but we're going to do two races. Thank you for subscribing, Gabrielle. We're going to be two races, one in AMS2 and one in AC. So they're going to be the same format as live lobby Sunday. So instead of a 20-minute or 30-minute practice, 20-minute qualifying, 90-minute race, I'm going to do 15-minute practice. Yeah. 15-minute practice, 10-minute quali, and a 45-minute race. So it's something for everybody. So if you don't like AMS2, you just don't race in the first race. If you don't like AC, then you don't race in the second race. But what I'm going to do is choose the same cars and the same tracks, and we're going to do them back to back. I'm going to do both races, obviously. Yeah, we're going to. It might potentially only be GT3s around the track that they both got. Or it could be DTMs. We just done a DTM race, though, haven't we? So we can't really do that. That would have been good to do them back to back. There's a new AMG. No, I don't think it's new. Yeah, we're doing another race, Gabrielle. I just don't know what car to choose. I might go back to the Ferrari because that was really nice. Do you know what? I bought the GT4 pack and I've never raced any of the GT4s. Never. Crazy. Crazy. Let's have a go in the old Aston Martin.
Green light, show them what you got.
You'll notice that I'm just sticking with the safe setup on everything. Brake bias seems to be quite far forward. Oh, no. Take some fuel out. There we go.
Clear on pit exit. We've got 8 minutes to get the job done.
Yeah, just want to get a couple of laps in, see what the tyre temps are
Let's
like.
get some heat.
The Aston's always been a favourite just because of the way it sounds. Nah, Burak, we're only staying on Misano tonight. It's just basically testing the new cars and stuff. Because not everybody has got the newer stuff. No, I kind of feel the same, Hans. I could grow to like it a lot more if I drove it a lot more. It's one of them things, isn't it? It's like, you know, now that we've kind of discovered AC on the channel, like, well, not we, like, we're racing AC a lot more. Oh dear. Pay attention, Paul.
Alright, Paul, we need to watch these track limits.
AC is not a go-to sim for me. You know, it never has been. I've had stages where I've driven it a lot to try and try and get used to it, try and
Sector 3 is now
enjoy
yellow.
it. But way back when I like,
Hogan
literally
has
used
spun
to
off.
only race in VR, it kind of put me
Green
off of
flag, sector
ACC
3.
permanently. Yeah. I suppose maybe because it's looked on as a more serious sim than maybe AMS2. AMS2, in my opinion, is fun. You know, it's like you know, it doesn't take itself too seriously. I don't think it is intentionally like that. It's just that's the way it is. You know, I really like AC now, I really do, but if AMS2 had the multiplayer, like stable networking, I'd be playing it, still be playing it a lot. You know, at the moment, it's just feels like a chore
5 minutes to go, 5 minutes
to get
left.
stable multiplayer in that.
He's trying to stay on the track.
We need to watch these track limits.
I'm not enjoying the Aston. Oh. Oh. I wonder if ACC is a Fanatec simulator. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just I meant to go to the garage, not quit. I just find it just not as good as other sims. You're welcome, Hans. Thank you for dropping in tonight, mate. What's the time? 9:45. I mean, I might make this the last one, guys, because there's not a lot of people in the lobby, and you know, I've had a good test of what I wanted to test out, and it's just a shame, you know, shame for the channel that not more people enjoy ACC. Same as Race Room.
Fastest lap for Taylor,
Race Room for me is such a
1:40.42.
fantastic sim, but it's you know, it's old looking. It's old, like, and we're all sitting here waiting for I mean, obviously we're going to be looking at Rennsport, but we're all waiting for AC2. Let's not beat about the bush. We're all sitting here waiting for AC2. We've only got a year, guys. We've only got a year to wait.
Fastest lap for Piccoli, 1:34.60.
If it drives like ACC, you will moan. I don't think it will drive like ACC. I hope it doesn't. I hope it drives more like AC. But ACC doesn't drive badly. You know, it's like I said, I mean, I play ACC once a month. It's not like I sit there and I play it like 2 or 3 hours a day, or, you know, I play it once a month. If I was like Jardier and all I drove was ACC, I would get a lot more proficient and I'd probably enjoy it a lot more. I mean, as a content creator, like, what do I do? Do I drive ACC and don't have as many viewers, don't have as much people driving?
2 minutes
You
to
know,
go,
like
2
maybe
minutes.
I did. You're right. 2 days it took me. It took me 2 days, but that's just purely because of the sheer amount of content that's available for AC, and the fact that I'm sort of kicking myself that I had it in my library for 3 years. But ACC is not new to me. AC was new to me. You know, my opinion of ACC has been built up from I see, to you maybe, but not to me. That's where it's subjective to each individual person, isn't it? Some people like AMS2. They say it drives better than AC. Some people like iRacing. Some people like swear by iRacing, the realism in iRacing. I don't. You know, of all the sims, I think it's the worst. You know, for realism. Fanatec Simulator. Yeah, I mean, like I say, my opinion of ACC has been built up over like the last sort of 3 years. AC, I'd never played it up until what, 2 weeks ago? Never. Absolutely loved it. Yeah, I mean, just the GT3 cars doesn't really bother me because I like GT3s, I like GT4s, and like, yeah, Rob, to be honest, the sim doesn't really matter. Like, I just like driving, but I've got my favourites. Fanatec Simulator. Assetto Corsa Competizione. Assetto Corsa Competizione. Fanatec Simulator. Find me a Moser wheel owner who likes ACC. LV absolutely loves ACC. It's all he drives now. There you go. I found you one. And it took me 1 second. I think he's sleeping because he's on nights or something like that. Or he's got to get up really early. Or he might even be at work. He was in earlier on. He absolutely loves ACC. It's all he plays now.
That's the end of the session. P4.
It is config. I thought it was in the garage. Oh, setup. Good night, Mr. H. Thanks for racing tonight, mate, and thank you for putting up the server, guy. Really do appreciate it. Probably won't go up again for another month because no one wants to race it, unfortunately. But we'll try. We'll try. Ah, you wait till you get a direct drive wheel spec. And mind you, you've got a CSW, so there won't be a massive difference, I don't think. I think it'd be a lot smoother. And you can tell all your mates down the pub you've got a direct drive wheel. It changes you, man. You'll have all the women around you. Oh, Specs, you've got a direct drive wheel. You're a DD boy. DD boy.
P3, 20 minutes.
Thank you for racing, Simon. Oh, blimey, it's 3 of us.
The track temp is 28. The air temp is 22 Celsius.
I'm probably going to get a podium here, guys. Yeah, this is going to be the last one tonight, guys, because I'm a bit tired, and you know, there's 3 of us left, and yeah, I just want to have a little have an early night. David,
20 seconds.
if there was, I would, but I'm feeling a bit tired, mate. But it's still not a massive upgrade. Not upgrade, but I don't think it's as groundbreaking as what I've
Car number
heard on
03,
you know
right
other
column.
channels saying like 1.9 update is an absolute game changer. Not to me, it isn't.
Go, go, go.
Give me the one you can.
Highlights for me are definitely the Ferrari. The new Ferrari is awesome. AC looks better than this as well.
This is brilliant. Keep it up. V2.
Left side.
Damage on the front of the car.
Yellow flag.
That's it for me, guys.
Okay, Paul.
Oh,
You've had
that's
a bit
it
of
for me.
bodywork damage there.
That's it for me tonight. Oh, right. So, what's my overall first impressions? My overall first impressions are it's a good update. That's fine, mate. It's a decent update, but it's not. I don't think it's an absolute game changer at all. I've seen like thumbnails saying 1.9. This is an absolute game changer. It really isn't. It really isn't a game changer. the highlights are going over the curbs. It no longer really unsettles the car, and that's brilliant. I love that. The new Ferrari is awesome. I love that. The Porsche is really nice, but doesn't suit my driving style. I haven't got any plans yet for tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming, but I don't know what I'm going to be streaming. I might just really annoy everybody and just say we're going to stream AMS2. Or I could say we're going to be streaming iRacing. But like I say, the Porsche is really nice. I'd like to get a bit of seat time in it just to see if I can get better. Night Dixon, you take care, buddy. The new Lambo, I couldn't get on with that at all. The Ferrari is the star of the show, I think. And I think all the public lobbies are going to be Ferrari simulators. I really do. Yeah, so physics, I didn't really feel a lot of difference other than the the curbs and stuff. Other than it felt a little bit slidier. The cars felt a bit more lively rather than being quite grippy like they were. But this is all subjective, guys. It's all like my opinion on how it felt for me. I don't have a lot of seat time in ACC. I'll probably play it once a month. As the community will tell you, we don't really play ACC or any other sims really, other than Assetto Corsa, AMS2, and that's about it for the community. Offline, or not offline, but when I'm not streaming, I still play iRacing. But yeah, so it's not the game changer I thought it might be, but it's enjoyable. Nothing spectacular. AMS2 laughing. No, it's more than likely going to be Assetto Corsa, guys, tomorrow night. More than likely. I don't know what cars yet or tracks. Maybe we could do some kind of I don't know, shorter races in maybe some. I'll have a look. Yeah, I like a bit of iRacing. I really do. Of course, a fanboy. You're absolutely right. So I'm assuming, guys, the stream was pretty stable tonight. There hasn't been any problems my end, which has been brilliant. I just think that the old stream maybe had a lot of broken links and stuff, and it was just maybe some conflicts. But because I've built it brand new from the ground up, I mean, you'll notice that there's no yeah, minor changes, old fart. Minor changes. The biggest change, obviously, was the curbs. That's a huge positive, but everything else, I don't feel like it was a massive update. But yeah, like I say, I think there's probably a lot of broken links and stuff in the stream. But I built it brand new from the ground up. You'll notice, around the webcam, there's no border around there at the moment. I might not even bother, to be honest, with the border. It's just adds to more stuff that's got to be streamed, doesn't it? But all them guys, where they're highlighted in red, their text, that's because they're channel members, and the ones that aren't, as you can see. But anyway, yeah, enjoyable tonight, but not groundbreaking. It's not going to be make me play ACC 4 or 5 times a week. How do I say old fart without laughing? Because I am an old fart. I get called an old fart by Mrs. Metz, by my grandkids. You know what I mean? They call me an old fart. Or old fart or grumpy old git. So, yeah. I have actually got a channel that there's no, I just reserved it. Grumpy old git gaming. It's me like this. That's the profile of it. But no subscribers or anything, but I just wanted to reserve it for maybe in the future if I do stuff away from sim racing. Right, guys, thank you very much for joining me tonight. It's a shame there weren't more people racing, but ACC there never is for some reason. Just like Race Room, unfortunately. I love Race Room, but community don't. It's just one of them things. Guys, I will see you tomorrow night, probably in Assetto Corsa. I don't know what we're going to be racing, so throw some ideas at me in Discord, not now, do it in Discord, and maybe we'll do something a little bit different. And I will see you tomorrow night. All right, guys, you take care of yourselves. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.